Hi guys, this is Richard from Hard Train White Joe. We're back with a new video today. We have a video from Thomas Kas. Thomas Kas came in top 64 at the YCS Bologna, which is a huge achievement. There were like 2,500 people attending the event, so coming in top 64, it's a huge deal. The guy did it very good, very good. I asked him to do a deck profile, and he said yes. We wanted to do it together, but my computer sounds, microphones, everything was so off and was so fucked. So I asked him to do it by himself. So I this is the intro. I want to give him all the shout outs. He did very good, and yeah, he has an awesome list. He will explain all the cards. At the end, he will also do some matchups he got. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. And Thomas, you can take it from here. And let's have fun, guys. Till next time. Bye.
Hi, I played the Yubel deck, which I think is the best deck in the format, so let's not dwell on it too long. It's pretty standard list, just 3 Lotus, a 1-for-1 to access it, 4 Thrones, with one of them being Terraforming of course, 1 Squirmer, you only really need 1, if the second one comes up you're winning anyway, 1 Pain. The deck is Resolve Bane Turbo. If Bane resolves, you win the game. 4 Yubel names. Spirit is a 2 because you need it for some shifter lines at 2, and it's actually nice draw, especially with the Dark Beckoning package, because you can discard it for opening and summon it back. Only 2 Beckoning Beasts because I started playing an extra normal summon in the deck, which I think is better than this, but this, well, especially opening for Spirit Gates is still just really crazy. And people don't stop this when you go second, which lets you play through boards quite nicely. Then 3 Engraver, 1 Lacrima, the most resilient normal summon in the deck now, 2 Trunks and 1 Bury. These cards are kind of the heart and soul of the deck, letting you have kind of 2 modes. You can either do the full combo mode and win automatically like that, or you can play very similarly to the Yubel Fiendsmith deck, just play grind game and use this to have infinite resources, which comes up a lot in the amount of hand traps that are around right now. Then the 2 Unchained cards, if you play Escape you're doing it wrong. Like you could see in the finals, the Yubel player got nipped. With this card he would have had like almost full board. Then hand traps, 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Droll, 3 Nibiru, MVP of the tournament. I think no one played around it and it performed really well in general. In this deck especially, because you can full combo of this plus normal summon a hand trap, which came up a couple times. 3 Mourner and 3 Imperm. 18 hand traps total, which helps you do the Fiendsmith control thing, like I said earlier. Let's get on to the extra deck. Three Phantoms, it's the best card in Grand Games, which is why I think this deck is slightly better than Yubel Fiendsmith, because this card grinding lets you get the body on the next turn and then with a normal summon make Moon, and while also making another Phantom immediately, so your follow-up is protected. You need 3 because you often go to 2 on the first turn, and having 1 for the turn 3 is very important. A Necro Quip, needed for some of the lines. You draw off it a lot of the time. I drew a hand trap of it in the last round of day 1, which was nice while hand trapping. Idle Eater for combos, and the Reborn, which is really strong. This is what you use to make Caesar basically all the time. Desiree, card reads basically if you summon it, win the game, because it negates anything and is infinite. 2 Exesis. Caesar you can go into if you do the full combo, which doesn't really come up, but it lets you play the Fiendsmith control game better. And Varudras, you make kind of all the time. It's quite easy to make, especially if your Fiendsmith cards get stopped early and you have a Yubel push left over. And it's really good because it's effectively 2 interruptions, and when you go second, it's removal as well. Then the Fiendsmith links, Moon, Requiem, Sequence. They do what they do, very standard. Nutcracker for the combos. Also standard, the protection comes up quite a bit. People don't realize it's not once per turn. The Unchained cards, 1 Yama is all you need with Chamber. Rage is Crazy, and then the card that makes Rage Crazy, linking it into SP, which is an incredible card, of course. Then for the side deck, Tripulia, it's by far the better Charmy right now, because you draw your hand traps early and can hard stop them instead of having to let them play, which is kind of contrary to what the deck wants to do with playing infinite hand traps. 3 Ogre, because it's just another hand trap that's like fine, and there's not really much better. Maybe could have been Crow, but this performed okay. 1 Called By for respecting Shifter and Charmies, because of course this deck has a pretty rough time into full levels. I lost top 64 to my opponent foolising me both games, and having multiple other hand traps to back it up. Well, I didn't draw any non-engine. A small 4-card Kashira package. This is both for going first and second, because it lets you, especially these going second a lot of the time, to side out even more engine and basically just become Kashira Fiendsmith. This is really nice as a trap card against Fire King as well. Out there, field spell when deactivated. Won me a game in day 2. If I didn't draw Raid Slot, I'd probably win game 2 of top 64 because I had this as well. And then 2 Thrust, DDG, D-Barrier, basically format staples to deal with when you get stopped, which is realistically what happens almost every game right now. This deck plays through things a lot better than other decks, but still. Playing through 4 hand traps, especially if one is a Charmy, is just super hard. That's it for the list. Huge shout outs to all the people I was there at the event with, everyone I tested with, and of course the Inner Circle Discord, which helped a lot with preparing for this event and the format in general. My matchups were, I think, like 6 Snake Eyes, half and half between Fire King and non-Fire King. Then 2 Tenpai, one of which was my first loss. 1 Labyrinth, which I lost to. 1 Memento. 1 Kashira Fiendsmith, which was a really cool game. I effectively played Kashira Fiendsmith that entire time until I top decked Throne and he scooped, which is one of the reasons I think this deck is also a bit better. It can produce pressure a little bit nicer, end game's cleaner, because the reflection damage of Yubels comes up all the time. And what's that? Oh yeah, 1 Trap Tricks. Because I lost the first round, I had some weird matchups at the start, but only one of them really was like completely rogue. Everything else was pretty much just good decks. Thank you, and see you at the next one.